welcome back to Happily Adventures After. I am London and I am here with your Hey Disney Top 10, which is our weekly series where we count down the top 10 of whatever Disney topic. As some background, in case you don't know if you're new here or maybe you forgot, as I said, we are counting down the top 10 of whatever Disney thing we want to talk about. Happily Adventures After brings you Hey Disney Top 10, which is a podcast style discussion about a specific top 10 topic in each Disney area. Now, we chose to call it Hey Disney because of the recent upgrades at Walt Disney World. And so it includes some Amazon Alexas, and they have this overlay called Hey Disney. Now, this Hey Disney provides users with the opportunity at Walt Disney World using the Alexa, and you can turn it off if you need. I'm also very sorry if yours went off. The opportunity to play games, learn information about Walt Disney World and your resort, as well as acts as a personal concierge down to the front desk. So for instance, you can ask the front desk, could you provide more towels? You could ask them for different mousekeeping things, as well as learn park hours, transportation, things like that. And plus the normal set an alarm features. So we are hoping this podcast style discussion acts like a concierge to you. So it's a virtual concierge providing you more information within that top 10 area. We are going to range from topics of attractions, food, events, the parks itself, travel tips, and so much more, whether it's at Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise, whatever it may be. Now that you know a little bit more, we're going to get into this week's topic, which is one of my personal favorites. It is Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So here at Happily Adventures After, our top 10 for Hey Disney Top 10 is going to be on Walt Disney World's very, very fun Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, which for those who don't know is an extra ticketed event, and it's after hours. It's a holiday Christmas themed event held at Disney's Magic Kingdom, and it typically runs from early November just to right about before Christmas Day, which is December the 25th. This event transforms Magic Kingdom Park into a winter wonderland, which is super cool since it's in Florida. Okay, there was no pun intended there, but I did it. And it features exclusive entertainment, including the Mickey's Once Upon a Christmastime parade, which is amazing. It showcases the beloved Disney characters in different festive attire. It has holiday floats that go down. It has gingerbread men. It has holiday ride overlays, and even Santa Claus himself is there. It is amazing. One of the best part about this is also it snows in Florida. Never happens, right? I'm kidding, guys. It's Snope, which is snow soap. It's basically, they shoot snow-like things using soap out of little cannons, and it looks like it's snowing on Main Street. But it makes it all the more magical. It really does. And it really adds to the Christmas spirit. It also has the spectacular, which is Minnie's Wonderful Christmastime fireworks. And it's so beautiful, and that is set to classic Christmas tunes. One of the highlights of the Christmas party is that you get a complimentary snack and beverage array within the price of your ticket. So these treats, found at various locations throughout the Magic Kingdom Park, offer different things, including holiday themed cookies like snickerdoodles, chocolate chip. My personal favorite is the ginger molasses, along with drinks such as hot chocolate, spiced apple cider, and eggnog. There's also some food carts that offer various things like holiday popcorns, different savory treats that are at an additional cost. Now, these snacks can sometimes only come out during Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party hours, so they are exclusive to the party and will not be sold generally during the park normal operations. So it's really smart to check these out if you're interested. If you would like to attend Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, which is an annual event, you do have to purchase, like I said, a separate ticket. It is not included within your day ticket. However, you can see the Christmas decorations if you only purchased a Magic Kingdom day ticket, as those are always up through Christmas and actually through into early January, which is really pretty when you go. So tickets for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party typically range from this year $159 to $199 US dollars plus tax per person. This does depend on the date, and the prices do increase the closer you get to Christmas. Much like with the Halloween party, the price is closer to Halloween are higher because you're getting closer to the actual date. Something to note that annual pass holders and Disney Vacation Club members can take advantage of discounted pricing on select nights. So make sure if you are one of those members, you do need to kind of plug that in when you book them through the Walt Disney World website or whoever you're calling. They should be able to apply it there for you if there is a discount on that night. Now that we know a little bit more about tickets and how to get to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, which is something truly you do not want to miss, I want to let you know that this event takes place, like I said, after regular day guests leave, which the party starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and runs until midnight. Guests, however, can enter as early as 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the date of their party. So, Magic Kingdom actually closes their doors and their attractions, their restaurants, whatever it have you be, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for day guests. So those are people who just bought a normal park ticket or have a normal annual pass or whatever it may be. If you have the Mickey's Very Merry, you can stay if you are a day guest by getting your wristband when you're in the park. However, and I'll talk about the wristbands in a second, however, all the day guests must leave if they do not have a park ticket that day for Very Merry. Then they will be required to exit the park for the event so they can't participate in it. Now, how do they do this? Well, cast members identify that you're a party guest by giving you a wristband, and it's required for you to be wearing it all night. So keep that wristband on and you'll get it at either different ticketed locations within the park where you can show that you're a part of Very Merry, and they usually have them on a park map, or ask a cast member where to go because they start wristband distribution around 4 p.m. Or you get this when you enter the park. So before you tap in with your Magic Band or Magic Mobile, your ticket, they will have a separate area for you to go to get this wristband if you're out of the park and haven't been in there. Okay, does that all make sense for you? I just want to let you know all of this so before you go, if you're interested, you understand. I also want to add in that as a party guest, when you show up for your party that day, you get an exclusive souvenir map. The last 2 years, it has been absolutely beautiful, and it's something I like to keep just because it is that pretty. And you usually get something like a treat as you walk through the party kind of aisle that they have. And this, for some years past, were cookies. It was really fun. We got cookies. It was great. However, when I went last year, so in 2023, they were actually handing out Christmas ornaments, and they were the tin soldiers, and I love these. So every person in your party gets one, and I have mine. I've kept mine. They say the year, they say the party. It is spectacular. So I highly suggest making sure you get those when you get your wristbands. Sometimes you can miss out, but make sure you do get one of those because they are lovely keepsakes. I also want to let you know that at the party, several rides have very festive overlays. And so they have different holiday themes to them, which is really fun, as well as the party provides limited guest capacity. So usually it operates around 30%, I believe, of Magic Kingdom's capacity. So it usually feels like there's nobody in the park. You have a lot of fun. Attraction wait times are really short comparatively to a busy day, and it is phenomenal. I have talked long enough about this. Can you tell I love this party? To me, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is the epitome of Disney magic and Christmas combined. It is truly a favorite of mine. Christmas, as you know, I've said it many times, is my favorite holiday and favorite time of year. I just think this is the best, most spectacular party. So I love it, and I love it to kick off the holiday season. In my mind, when I go to the Christmas party, we usually go early November. It really does kick off everything. I'm the kind of person that plays Christmas music and wants to put up decorations November 1st. You know that meme of Mariah Carey where she's like defrosting and she's like, it's time. Yeah, that's me. I will put the clock strikes midnight. I turn on to Christmas November 1st. It is me. So this party is amazing. The festive atmosphere, the twinkly lights on Cinderella's castle, the snowfall on Main Street, there is nothing like that. So I'm very excited to bring you this Hey Disney Top 10, not only as we head into the Christmas season here, but just talking about it. So with that, without further ado, I have to say ho ho ho, and away we go to Happily Adventures After Hey Disney Top 10 for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. And I do want to note, I am wearing a Christmas sweater as we speak for this, so we're in for it. Here we go. So first up, now remember we do this in no particular order, but first up for our Hey Disney Top 10 for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is the complimentary Christmas treats. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party offers an array of complimentary treats, like I said earlier, that add a little sprinkle of holiday magic to the event. Throughout the night, you can indulge in festive snacks, including holiday-themed cookies, like I had mentioned earlier. The flavors range from chocolate chip to snickerdoodle to ginger molasses. Sometimes you get the sugar cookies with the icing on the top, if you know what I mean. And you also get warm, comforting drinks like hot chocolate, spiced apple cider, and eggnog. So these treats are actually included, like I had mentioned earlier, in the cost of your ticket and can be found throughout various locations of the park. You are able to go back as many times as you want, get as many treats as you want, and this really creates a fun and delicious way to get in the Christmas spirit and enjoy the Christmas atmosphere while you're going in between the lands or in between attractions. I personally absolutely love the hot chocolate and the ginger molasses cookies. To me, they embody Christmas, and it makes me so happy, and it feels so cozy, like a cozy holiday tradition, and I enjoy hot chocolate and ginger molasses cookies at home. So having them here at Walt Disney World in Christmas time, it is the best. There's just something amazing about sipping that hot chocolate and just enjoying the cookies that make me feel so complete as you sit in Magic Kingdom. You see all the twinkly lights and all the people and their festive attire. It is amazing. I also do have to say that Disney used to have snow cones, and there were blue snow cones that they passed out at the Christmas party. And I went in 2017, 2018, and I think we had them in 2019. I may be wrong on the 2019 one there. They were absolutely spectacular. I have yet to see them, and I really think they need to bring them back because they were a standout. One night I ate 7 of them. Wrong choice. Don't eat 7 blue raspberry snow cones. But they were a really great choice, and I miss it to this day, so I hope Disney brings that back. But the complimentary treats most certainly make this Christmas party an amazing event and had to be included for our top 10. Our second top 10 is the Christmas atmosphere. So, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party does create this enchanting holiday atmosphere that is like no other. It transforms Magic Kingdom into a Christmas wonderland and Christmas paradise. From the moment you step into the parks, the streets are lined with twinkling lights, festive wreaths, giant sparkling Christmas trees with beautiful decor. It is phenomenal. There is holiday classics playing throughout the park. You just hear them, and on Main Street, it has that snow, which is, like I said earlier, is Snope, which is snow soap. And it's fun. It's just fine because you get to see it just snow on Main Street, and it just makes you feel all happy. You also get to step in a winter wonderland in Florida, which, as we know, never really does happen. So guests, when you're at this party, can enjoy special holiday parades, like I had mentioned, with characters dressing up in their festive attire. You have the toy soldiers, gingerbread men, Santa Claus. Everything just brings in that amazing holiday glow and the holiday cheer. The twinkly lights on Cinderella's castle as it gets dark, but may I say everything as it gets dark at night, just is the most holiday-esque, Christmas-esque beauty you have ever seen, and really creates that atmosphere of Christmas. I love this. I love the atmosphere and the surroundings at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and there is something truly so special about that combination of Disney magic and Christmastime, because they happen to be 2 of my favorite things. But truly, if for somebody who just liked Christmas or liked Disney, you get the warm and fuzzies from this. As you're surrounded by festive decorations, the music, the joyous energy of everybody celebrating, gathering to enjoy Christmas, it is truly, truly happy and special, and it makes me feel just so amazing. It is the ultimate holiday celebration with the best of both worlds, thank you Hannah Montana, coming together. The details of the lights, the festive overlays, the treats, it just puts me in the holiday spirit, and it is impossible not to feel the Christmas magic all around. I truly believe it is the perfect way to celebrate Christmas, and I cherish every moment being at Disney at Christmas time, because this atmosphere is nothing compared to anything you've ever felt before. So it most certainly had to make our list. Third on our list is Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration stage show. So Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party offers an unforgettable stage show called Mickey's Most Merriest Celebration, which takes place right in the front of Cinderella's castle. This holiday spectacular brings together some of your favorite Disney characters, such as Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, and Donald, as they celebrate Christmas through song, dance, and festive cheer. The show is filled with classic holiday music, dazzling costumes, and lively choreography, all set to beautifully lit, snow-covered castle, Cinderella's castle to be exact, as the backdrop. As the characters come together to sing Christmas favorites, from traditional carols to modern hits, the atmosphere and the presentation and performance are like no other and provide pure holiday magic. It is very captivating for all ages to experience, and guests always walk away in the best, most festive manner. So I do love this stage show. There is truly something so special about watching my favorite Disney characters in Christmas gear with the dancers, the performers, and it just comes together in an incredible performance. The dancing, singing, and acting are always top-notch and brings me pure joy as it reminds me of my own past experiences dancing and performing, and I've actually always wanted to be a dancer at Cinderella's castle. So then when you think about it, you had Christmas and all of that fun stuff. It just comes together for me in that manner. There's something so incredible about seeing all the elements of a great performance on stage live, and it is just immersive. The performers and the characters bring that energy and excitement to the show, and they make everybody feel connected and passionate for the holiday season through this performance, and it fills me and other guests with holiday spirit. I think it truly does bring out the best both of Disney and Christmas in this stage show, and every time you see a guest just watching it, you just smiling and just living the best life there. It is amazing and truly radiates Christmas, making it a highlight of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party each year. And that is why it had to make our list. Now, we are going to talk about guests dressed in their holiday best as our fourth Hey Disney Top 10 for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. One of the most delightful aspects of the Christmas party is that guests are encouraged to embrace the festive spirit by dressing up in holiday attire or even cozy Christmas pajamas. It's very common to see families strolling through the Magic Kingdom in matching Christmas sweaters or ugly holiday Christmas sweaters, which is hilarious, holiday dresses and suits, or really fun Christmas-themed pajamas, and it adds an extra layer of holiday atmosphere. Sometimes you also see people dressed up with, for instance, twinkling lights or holiday Christmas hats like Santa hats or reindeer ears. It's really, really special. This part of the party is a joyful display of festive fashions where guests of all ages can show off their Christmas best and enjoy those entertainments, parades, treats, attractions, whatever it may be, in just Christmas. Like, you just get to be a part of it in Christmas while celebrating at the happiest place on earth. I personally love getting to wear Christmas festive attires or like ugly Christmas sweaters, the hats, whatever it is, at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party because it is just so much fun. When I think about all of the holiday attire and you see people dressed, for instance, in their best Christmas attire, so to speak, like that Christmas plaid, it takes me back to when I was a kid, and every year I would get a gorgeous Christmas dress, and I still actually continue that tradition today. Now, when I was a kid, I'd even match my American Girl doll, so I'd get the American Girl doll dress to match my Christmas dress. And then I also got pajamas every year. We still do that. We still do Christmas Eve pajamas. And so seeing everybody in that, you get your own memories and it just makes you feel so special. It's also really fun that you can wear pajamas, especially Christmas pajamas, to Walt Disney World because that doesn't happen every day. So even if you're wearing an ugly Christmas sweater or like a holiday themed t-shirt, because it could be 90 some degrees, been there, done that, but it's just really fun and it puts me in the festive spirit and puts me in the holiday spirit to be embodied in Christmas. And that is why it had to make our list. The fifth top 10 we'd like to talk about is the holiday overlay on Magic Kingdom attractions. At Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, several beloved Magic Kingdom attractions receive a very special holiday overlay with a festive twist on top of the magic. One of my personal favorites is Jungle Cruise, but there are other ones that are involved. So you have the Tomorrowland Speedway, you have Space Mountain, like I said, Jungle Cruise, and usually Mad Tea Parties. So these festive decor that they put on as an overlay provide either twinkling lights, holiday themed narrations, different songs, things along those lines just to make them more Christmassy. As I said, personal favorite is Jungle Cruise because I already think Jungle Cruise is absolutely hilarious. So does my family because it's a very dry sense of humor and that is my sense of humor. But adding the Christmas overlay on the attraction, then adding the Christmas jokes make it that much better. If you have not seen this, I highly suggest you look up the Jingle Cruise, which is the Christmas overlay for Jungle Cruise. It is beyond hilarious. Also, I think that the Space Mountain overlay that they do where they blast red and green lights and then blast, like I mean blast as loud as they can, jingle bells, but it's like a space electronic jingle bells, is really, really fun. Because you normally are in pitch black and you hear that boom, boom, boom as you go through Space Mountain, but the jingle bells and the lights, and it just makes it that much fun. I remember riding Space Mountain in 2019 with this overlay, and it was incredibly cool speeding through all of Space Mountain with this upbeat holiday music, and it just made a really fun Christmas experience. I also have a really fun video of my husband in the Mad Tea Party where it was doing a bunch of Christmas lights and playing Christmas music, and he is spinning his like little teacup over and over and over and over and over, and it is so funny. So all of these things just make the overlays a standout. They make them very fun, and I think that they bring a whole new energy to the ride and really put you in the festive spirit, which is why I had to include it, because it cannot stop you from smiling, truly, to see everything all done and happy. And that is why we had to include it. The sixth top 10 I would like to mention is the short attraction wait times. So much like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and other after hours events all throughout Walt Disney World and even in Disneyland, I truly do love that Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party provides shorter wait times to guests. That's one of the things that is really awesome about the extra ticketed events in Walt Disney World, and like I said, Disneyland has these too, is that the ride times are incredibly short due to Disney selling a limited number of tickets. As I said earlier, it has been mentioned it's about 30% of Magic Kingdom's capacity, so the park is very open and you can actually enjoy more attractions and shows in less time. And it also is nice just because you're able to move around without a ton of people. It's such a special experience to be able to walk on some of Magic Kingdom's top tier e-ticket attractions, such as Space Mountain, Tron Light Cycle Run, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, all without using a virtual queue, may I add, as well as things like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or Peter Pan's Flight. So anything with a notoriously high wait time or virtual queue, you can actually just walk in the normal queue, and usually it is less than 30 minutes, and that is on the high side. I've had a chance to ride all of these attractions multiple times within a day without barely any wait, which is something you do not get with a normal regular park ticket, because even with Lightning Lane, Multipass, or Single Pass, you're still waiting in quite a significant queue throughout the day at various attractions, and these are just walk-ons. So if short attractions waits are your thing, I most certainly highly suggest that you check out not just the Christmas party, but any after-hours event. Being able to experience Magic Kingdom's iconic attractions over and over or without long lines makes that extra magic, and it feels like an exclusive experience only you get to do. It adds a really fun festivity to the atmosphere because you're like, I got to do this. This is so much fun. We're having a great time. And you feel so much joy. And it just, when you add that with the holiday overlays, it just makes it that much better. There's nothing like speeding through Space Mountain with a festive soundtrack, then going on to Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, then going on the People Mover all within like 30 minutes, and then getting some treats. That and the holiday decor and just bringing out all of that with the minimal crowds is one of the main reasons I love this event, but truly I love it for Christmas, but it's definitely an added bonus. So most certainly check this out if you really enjoy short attraction times. Seventh on our list for Hey Disney Top 10, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, is the characters in Christmas attire. So one of the most magical aspects of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is the chance to meet any beloved Walt Disney World character, but having them dress in their festive holiday attire. Throughout the park, you'll find classic Disney characters such as Minnie and Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Daisy Duck, Goofy, whoever you may think is at Walt Disney World is there, but they're dressed in very charming, very festive Christmas outfits and ready to pose for your holiday pictures looking their best. In addition to these meet and greets, you can see some of the characters dressed in their like very festive attire in Mickey's Once Upon a Christmastime parade. So you get to see exclusive parade characters there, also dressed as Christmas, like I said. Plus, Santa Claus is at the end of parade, so how much better is that? And the Disney princesses, for anybody who is a Disney princess fan, the Disney princesses in the parade are actually dressed in their holiday attire. So whoever has seen these, like the Beauty and the Beast holiday film, Bella's actually dressed in that costume. So that's just for instance, but it's really magical. So it brings out the festive spirit. It really does enhance the atmosphere of being in the park and that with the lights and the sounds and the holiday spirit. It's like Mickey himself even got into it. So I love seeing the characters dressed up for Christmas, between their outfits and their just atmosphere and their areas where they are. Just adds an extra layer of joy to the occasion. It's very delightful to capture these special moments and memories of having them decked out to the nines in their holiday best while you are and you're enjoying the festive spirit. And it just brings it all to life. It is truly just happiness. It's Christmas happiness, honestly, and it's very immersive, and it makes you feel like you're just in the best holiday party ever. It is a beloved blend of Disney magic and holiday cheer, which makes the experience very unforgettable and had to make our top 10. Coming in at no particular order, but number 8 on our list is Mickey's Once Upon a Christmastime Parade. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmastime Parade is one of the highlights of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. I love this. It's a very enchanting parade that puts me in the most Christmassy mood whenever I watch it, and I make it a tradition actually to watch it from home multiple times during the Christmas season. And the song, the Once Upon a Christmas Time at Christmas. Okay, I'm a horrible singer, please. I'm a horrible singer. But that music just sets the festivities and the festive tone, and it is amazing. The parade's charm and beauty and the creativity that brings Christmas to life is all there, and it is a must watch for me. Now, this parade provides I want you to watch it, so please go on YouTube and watch it. But I'm not going to do it justice by talking about it, but it involves all the different characters. Like I said, in their holiday best, you have the characters such as the princesses who are in their holiday attire. You have the reindeer. The reindeer are amazing. You have actual horses, and like I said, you end with Santa. It's the best. It is truly the best. It's like the Santa Claus parade that may come to your city every year, but this is enhanced because it's Disney. It is such a joyful celebration, and it just puts me in just the essence of the season. And it's truly a way either to end your day at Magic Kingdom, or if you want to be there, it starts you because it's 11 o'clock at night and you're a night person. That's not me. I truly have the most fond and beautiful memories of this parade time after time. The first time I actually went to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party was in November 2011, and it was our best time. So we had an incredible cast member who, my mom and I just wanted to go to Walt Disney World one day. Like, we were just in Orlando, and we're like, yeah, let's go. So we went up to the ticket booth. It was around 2:30, and the cast member said to us, I'm going to give you 2 options, but you're going to take the second option. And we're like, huh? She's like, you can buy a day ticket, but the park will close. This is when it closed at 7. The park will close at 7 p.m. Or you can wait an extra hour and a half and go look at all of our resorts and go enjoy, and you can go to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and the ticket is cheaper. We picked the second option, and we've been hooked ever since. The cast member was right. The parade just brings out, and that's one of the things that I did that make me remember it time after time, was the parade from this. That it is such a joy. It is an experience that warms my heart because I've watched the parade and I've been there nearly every year since. We may have skipped a year. However, I think this experience, between the stunning floats, the cheerful music, the choreography, the performances, the characters, it is beautiful. And it's one of those experiences that I truly think brings happiness to everybody who watches it, and is undoubtedly one of the highlights of the holiday season, at Walt Disney World or not. It is amazing, and that is why it had to make our list. Number 9 goes to the exclusive Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party merchandise. So Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party offers an incredible selection of Christmas merchandise or party merchandise, which is exclusive to the event. You cannot buy it without an actual park ticket. Sometimes they will let you buy it during the day if you show them you have a park ticket, but it normally doesn't come out until the party. From festive apparel featuring Mickey and his friends dressed up in their holiday finest, to beautiful ornaments, to themed accessories, to Disney pins and spirit jersey, to ears, coffee mugs. Those are there too. There is something for every Christmas and Disney fan there. These exclusive items are capturing the essence of the Christmas season and are a delightful keepsake to bring home from your time at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. The merchandise is beautifully designed, and it brings holiday cheer and an excitement to everyone while you're at this event, because you get to see what's exclusive here, and also everybody loves something that's exclusive, right? But okay, I'm going to talk to you about this. I'm a sucker for Walt Disney World merch. Really am. It's a problem. So I'm a sucker for getting something from a trip no matter what, but Walt Disney World sucks me in each and every single time, especially during the holidays. I don't care if it's Christmas, I do not care if it's Halloween, and I don't even like Halloween that much. Just in general, I am much more of a Christmas person, but I will get exclusive merch for a holiday. Every time we go at Christmas. And even if it is, I think October, they started launching the Christmas merch at Walt Disney World, just in general, so anytime I'm going, I'm getting Christmas merch. It brings me in and I cannot resist. Between the Christmas decorations, the coffee mugs, because I have a ridiculous collection of coffee mugs. They're all holiday themed and generally come from Walt Disney World. As well as cozy sweaters that, I buy a lot of that are Christmas themed, to things that are festive to decorate. And my personal favorite is ears. I collect ears from every trip I go to, so I have different ears that are exclusive either for Christmas or the Christmas party. And I have candy cane ears, I have plaid ears, I have furry ears, I have snowman ears, you name it, I've got it. So as you can tell, Christmas merch sucks me in, most certainly. I try my hardest, but it happens. But so shopping for exclusive Christmas items at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party and the exclusive party items are undoubtedly one of the best parts of the experience, because it keeps the joy, and then you can bring them out. You have the memories, like when I drink out of the coffee cup, I think about the Christmas party or whatever it is, you know what I mean? And so I just think it keeps the joy of the season and gives you a great memory. So the exclusive merch and bringing it home is the best. Last on our top 10 list is the additional cost, so extra purchase treats. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party offers a delightful array of exclusive treats that are perfect for getting to the holiday season at an additional cost. So you have some of the offerings, like I said earlier, with the hot cocoa, the eggnog, the cookies, but they also have things like delectable peppermint bark brownies or various Christmas cookies that are there that you can purchase. And they have, for example, a log cake. I remember one year they had a red and green tamale, I think it was. They do a really great job of making the different extra cost treats or the different extra cost quick service really, really fun and festive. So all of these are either beautifully done or very delicious. Well, they're not or, they're both. And they're really fun to get. I truly love getting the extra treats because there's something wonderful about these Christmas-like foods, and they really invoke the spirit of Christmas. And it puts you in a festive mood. Yes, you can go crazy on cookies and hot chocolate or eggnog or whatever it is you like, but some of these just bring out that extra bit of fun. And sometimes the quick service are themed to Christmas and you just need that extra food because the party starts at 7. Let's say you were in the park at 4. You do need some dinner or sustenance for the rest of the night, or you had an early lunch, you know what I mean? Or late lunch, sorry. You get where I'm going with that. All of this to say is the extra cost treats are most certainly tasty, and having these festive snacks and treats and foods are really a highlight because it brings the festive spirit with you, and it just is like, okay, we could have cookies, but we can also have a festive dinner. I think they even have like a Christmas dinner. It is that much fun. So I really think that these extra cost or exclusive party for cost snacks are really wonderful, and they really do deserve a shout out and a mention. If you have been listening long enough to this Hey Disney Top 10 podcast, you know I can't make it out without honorable mentions if I really do love whatever it is. And Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is no surprise I can't make it out with an honorable mention, so I have a couple. Here we go. First, I want to talk about the dance parties. So, as we said with Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, they have dance parties. I love a good dance party. If you're like me, the Christmas party and the Halloween party provide really great opportunities to have a dance party, and it is really fun. So this delightful bonus at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party provides not one, but 2 fantastic dance parties which run throughout the entire event, and I love both of them. I love dancing and having fun and being in the holiday spirit, so these parties make it the night so much fun. They're often Christmas classic mixed with festive Disney songs, or sometimes they even have current favorites, so it just adds a really fun joy, and everybody's like dancing and having a great time. It's awesome to have both the nostalgic memories and the melodies that go with it, but bringing the Christmas season to life, as well as playing some of those Disney classics and, for instance, top 10 classics that are appropriate to be played at Disney. So they have Club Tinsel, which is a dance party at Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. So that's a quick service in Tomorrowland. And this festive celebration brings upbeat music and energetic performances while the DJ spins some very seasonal hits. And it goes between 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so when the party starts, to midnight. And Cosmic Rays is open for quick service food. You just get to hear the Club Tinsel at the same time. The Club Tinsel is where Sunny Eclipse is. So for anybody who knows the restaurant, so you can still have the restaurant, you can still have seating, but you'll just see that there. Now, there will also be beloved characters that show up for the performances in their holiday attire, which is really, really fun. And also, there's a dance party at Rocket Tower Plaza Stage, which is also in Tomorrowland, where you can have festive dances and holiday-themed entertainment. And I love this because it brings joy and it also plays good old Disney Channel 2000s jams. It's the best. Seriously, last year when we went to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, I had a coffee because I needed to pick me up. Yeah, I don't drink coffee past like 3 o'clock, but it was 8 and I needed it to stay awake. But I had my coffee, I had my hot chocolate, and I had my cookies. And we sat there for an hour. I am not kidding, because they played Cheetah Girls, they played High School Musical, they played Hannah Montana. Yes, they played Christmas Classic. They played the Cheetah Girls Christmas album. They played Allie and AJ's Christmas album. The DJ was just on it. And then they last year also had a boy group, kind of like Four Town from Turning Red, and they had the whole like performance thing. It was really well done. So those two alternated. It was awesome, and it's very cheerful. It puts you in the Christmas spirit because everybody's dancing, you're having fun, you can enjoy your treats. I danced, I sang. It was great. We had a lot of fun. Seriously, check out the dance parties, and that is why it had to be part of our honorable mentions, because these are just fun. Next honorable mention is the rare and unique characters. So one of the best parts about attending Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is a chance to meet really rare characters. Dressed, like I said, in their holiday best. There's over 20 beloved characters scattered throughout the park during the event, and it's a really magical experience. So the official party map that you get, that souvenir that I said was absolutely stunningly beautiful, shows you where each of the meet and greet locations are. And it sometimes doesn't reveal which characters will be there, it just tells you that this is a location. So you may have to go check out which is there during that time. However, My Disney Experience app does tell you where they are, I believe. I've noticed that on there. So I think it's really fun meeting Mickey and Minnie. You also have very unique characters such as Jack and Sally. They only come out at the Halloween party and at the Christmas party because Nightmare Before Christmas works both ways. Also, fun fact, I just saw that movie, I think, last year. I had been terrified of that movie when I was a kid. Never watched it since. My cousins actually like it. And I was like, can't do it. And then I finally watched it. And it's not scary. It's actually really cute. Side note, tangent. All right. I love Christmas, guys. I'm going to talk about anything that has to do with Disney and Christmas. And that was one of them. But the unique characters, let me get back to that. So these lineups really enhance the entire party experience. The 7 dwarfs have actually been there. I don't know if they've been announced for the 2024 party, but you can get in line to meet the 7 dwarfs. They have, like I said, a lot of really cool characters that come out here and at other special ticketed events, and I highly suggest you check it out. As a side note, please, if you are only there to meet the characters, like some people do not ride a single ride during the party and they only do the treats and the different festive events, and the characters are part of that, they'll jump in line at 6 p.m. right when the park closes to day guests, because you find those locations, then on the map or My Disney Experience, then you have your wristband on, the cast member sees it and will let you get in line for the exclusive characters. No day guests can get in line for those exclusive characters because sometimes their wait can take up to 3 hours. I am not kidding. I remember going to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party in 2017. My cousins and I and my mom were there. This is years ago. And they had a line for 7 dwarfs, which is really cool to meet all 7 of them in one place. I think the line at one point was 4 hours, and we walked by it and we were like, no, we're going to go enjoy our time. This is just us having fun. But it wasn't one of those overestimated wait times. No, it was 4 hours. So if you were there for that, because a lot of people are, please go get in line at 6 p.m. because it'll be very long. But adding these unique and beloved characters are truly really fun and a highlight of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and it brings a really great element and fun special aspect to it. So most certainly had to make our honorable mention. And our last honorable mention here is Minnie's wonderful Christmastime fireworks show. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party offers a spectacular fireworks show called Minnie's Wonderful Christmastime Fireworks Show, which, as usual, and you know Disney, lights up the night sky with beautiful magic, this time in a holiday tradition. It's an enchanting display of just Christmas classics with festive atmosphere and the spirit of the season all within one show, exclusive to the event. There are you have so many different bursting colors and dazzling gems. The choreography they do with the lights and all the music and the fireworks, spectacular. Plus you have all the snowflakes and the lights on the castle just lighting it up. It is truly a sight to behold. It is amazing. You just feel that warm and fuzzy joy of Christmas, which for us here in Canada or North America, Canada and the US, we don't actually do fireworks for Christmas, but it's really cool. And I think this fireworks show is beautiful. You get really just wrapped up in the holiday feel. So it is phenomenal. However, I tend not to actually watch this fireworks show, even though I love fireworks spectaculars. I love nighttime spectaculars. Happily Ever After, probably my favorite ever. Fantastic is a close second, and I will watch those through and through if I am awake. But because I think I mentioned this, I'm a morning person, not a night person, but I don't tend to watch them only because we're wrapped up in the holiday fun and the activities, and I want to go do more festive-y things like that. Not saying the fireworks show isn't festive, but it's just something I don't tend to do actually at the Christmas party. I do really appreciate the artistry and wonders of the fireworks. I think that it is phenomenally done and the music is beautiful, but it's just not one of the things I do. Therefore, it didn't make the top 10, but I do had to say I give it a shout out. It is phenomenal, and if that is up your alley, I highly suggest checking it out at least once. It is something amazing at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and truly go check it out. It is one of the best parts of the party if you like the fireworks spectacular. We did it, everyone. We made it through our Hey Disney top 10 countdown for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. We went through 10 items that we think are the best here at Happily Adventures After for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. And we added in 3 honorable mentions because this is such a spectacular event. We could not just shy away from them. Between the beautiful Christmas overlays, the stage shows, and the fun overlays to different beloved attractions such as Jungle Cruise becoming Jingle Cruise, as well as seeing the castle just decked out in Christmas lights, the Snope on Main Street, the holiday treats, and the festive attire. This event is a must-do. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is a highlight and just an enhance to the festive season, and it truly embodies Christmas happiness and joy. We here at Happily Adventures After are just beyond excited to dive into any Christmassy thing we can and provide these merry experiences. I was going to say very merry experiences, and share all of our thoughts with you here, and it has been such a great time doing it. So as you know, Christmas is a favorite, so this has to be one of my favorite events, most certainly. But I want to hear from you. We want to know what you are looking forward to if you're going to the Christmas party. What has been your favorite aspect of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party if you've gone? Do you have any favorite memories or moments that you want to share with us from going to the Christmas party or being in the holiday spirit at Magic Kingdom? We ask you to join in the conversation here on our podcast on YouTube by leaving comments. Join our blog and see that, because there's always a corresponding blog post to each Hey Disney Top 10. Don't forget to listen to our other podcast, which is Hey Disney, Give Me a Review, where we review different types of experiences, dining, attractions, all at Walt Disney World, and hopefully branching out a little bit more, as well as going off Disney property and talking about those experiences, because all of that just keeps the Disney community more alive and more special. Don't forget to also check us out at our Instagram, which is at Happily Adventures After, so you can see more pictures and behind the scenes things. All of this is to say, we just want to share those magical moments together with the Disney community. So we hope that you enjoyed this. We can't wait to share more updates, reviews, and other looks at Walt Disney World, maybe Disneyland, Disney Cruise in the future here on Happily Adventures After, both on YouTube, Instagram, various social medias, and our blog. All right, I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day. And as we get into the Christmas spirit, I wish you the best start to your Christmas or holiday, and enjoy. I'll talk to you later. Bye.